just a brand new Cutlass, but it's definitely a more focused Cutlass. It's definitely a more conscientious Cutlass, where I'm definitely more aware of the things that I say and the influence that I might have on people with the things that I say.
Yeah.
There's a lot less N-words. It's a lot less just blatant just cursing. You know what I'm saying? Just to cursing, just to be doing it or whatever. A lot more vocabulary.
All right, check this out. This is my real last one for you. All right. And I'm gonna word this a certain way to you, because when I run this portion of the interview, this is the part of the interview that I want to become famous. And in the folklore of hip hop and New Orleans hip hop, I want this also to make you famous. And this is why.
Okay.
All right, in Strongarm Louis, right? It's two members. One is the legendary, the epic, the honorable E.F. Cutting. When he cuts, you listen.
Right.
We know him.
Right.
But maybe people should know Cutlass. Maybe people should know the other half of Strongarm Louis, and this is why. And you can agree or disagree with me after I say this.
Okay.
If I said that the other half of Strongarm Louis is the only man alive who can say that he scared Lil Wayne off a track from rapping with him by telling him up front that I'm fucking over you on this song. And then the nigga in turn leaves. He don't accept the challenge, the whap whap in your face mic challenge. He just leaves. But he goes on to say he the best rapper alive. So
I mean, I'm listening.
So I'm saying, are you alright with me presenting you to the world like that? And you should elaborate on this story so that it can be forever famous in hip hop lore.
See, this is the thing. That me and him was the only people there. I mean, you can tell that story, but there's nobody there to corroborate the story but me and him. I tell that story. I tell that story to my close friends.
I don't give a fuck. I'll run this story 10 times a day, every day for 10 years, and at Lil Money, Lil Tunchi, Mac Man.
I just want you to put that disclaimer on the front of it, though. Like, there's nobody else to corroborate this story except for me and Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done drank so much lean and smoked so much weed now, he probably don't even remember this shit.
Oh, so it's just y'all two in the studio? So, like, Raj wasn't there? It was just y'all just got
No, we was at the House of Blues.
All right.
And he was sitting on the stage. And maybe the day before that, the day before I saw him, Raj told me, I'm working on trying to get you and Lil Wayne to do a joint together. I was like, all right, cool, that's dope. I'm not sure if I told Raj the same thing I told Wayne. I don't think I did. Because I'm hoping that Raj would have told me, dog, don't go tell this nigga this shit. You know what I'm saying? I said these same words to Raj, like, dog, I'm gonna try to fuck over him. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So the next day I'm at the House of Blues, or that next night. And I approached Wayne. I don't know if he was high. He was still young at this time. See what I'm saying? He was still maybe about 18, 19 years old, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like almost 25 almost. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older. So I approached him. I was like, what's happening? I dapped him off, whatever. I was like, yeah, because I had just saw him a few days prior at the studio at Raj House because they was recording the Squad mixtape.
Right.
Now, I'm going to tell you about that story, too. Just so when Lil Wayne, if he ever read this story, if he ever hear about this, so he'll know. I ain't going to never try to shit on him as far as his talent is concerned. I'm gonna tell you another story as far as that's concerned. But I told him that. I was like, yeah, man, hey, Raj told me he was, trying to work on me and you doing the joint together. Because I'm pretty sure he had heard of me before, and I'm pretty sure he had seen my lyrics, because I used to write lyrics and just leave them all over Raj's fucking vocal. Mm-hmm. Like if you went in Raj's vocal, you would see pages of rhymes that I just wrote that's just sitting around.
Yeah.
So I'm not a nigga to know I could pin some shit.
Yeah.
So I just told him, like, yeah, man, I guess I was being a little arrogant, because that's definitely what we was back in them days. We was on the level like these niggas can't fuck with us. So I just let him know, like, yeah, dog, I heard Raj say you want to, get on a joint with, don't want us to put a joint together, and you're gonna have to come with it, because I'm gonna try to fuck over. That's the words I said to him.
Yeah.
He didn't really say nothing. He was like, oh yeah, that's what's up, and he just kind of walked off. I never spoke to him again.
Yeah. I
never spoke to him again.
Yeah, that was your bridge getting burned.
That was definitely my bridge getting burned. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely my bridge getting burned.
You know what I'm saying? That's no to anybody else. When Lil Tunechi walk off from you, the bridge has been burned.
The bridge has been burned. You dig? So, I got a few stories like that about the music business. You know what I'm saying? I never really cared that much for the music business.
Oh man, I think that's a great story, brother. I think that's one of the greatest New Orleans hip hop stories. Like that's better than putting even New Orleans niggas up on how like Partners in Crime used to be in like real rhyme ciphers and shit like that. That's better. You know what I'm saying? That's better than Juvenile coming and getting like real rhyme ciphers. With backpackers. That's a better story than that. Because once a nigga claim to be the best, and you can come up with a real MC story moment where a nigga ain't kind of, like you want to be Michael Jordan, you got to be Michael Jordan. So it was a great story to me. I loved it. It was awesome.
I feel that. I got a bunch of embarrassing stories about the fucking music industry. I got a bunch of them.
Man, well look, since you got a bunch of them, I'll make sure I come back to you on a frequent basis to get, another story, another music industry story about Cutlass.
That's what's up.
No doubt,
that's what's up.
Man, I thank you for all this.
But don't let me forget about telling you the Lil Wayne story. I don't want to ever shit on the nigga talent, because I actually saw him freestyle 3 different songs over the same beat, back to back to back to back. 3 different songs, 9 different verses. He never said the same thing twice. 3 different hooks and everything.
Yeah.
He record one. He'd be like, let me listen to it. Nah, I don't like that one. Go back, do a whole another one. Whole different song.
Mm-hmm.
Whole different hook, whole different verses, everything. Never said the same thing twice. Let me listen to that one. Nah, I don't like that one either. Went back in, did a whole another one. I done seen this nigga do this shit. So I would never try to say Lil Wayne can't rap. That would be some bullshit.
That ain't what we saying. That what we're saying.
I feel you. I think what you're saying. But I did tell him, yeah, dog, I'm gonna try to fuck over.